Hello, and today we're going to be looking at a Marincess deck. This is a fun Cyberse deck that I've played on and off throughout the years, and this is the current deck list I'm playing. There are a few cards missing because they're in other decks at the moment. However, I will let you know what those cards are when I get to them. So, first off, Marincess Blue Tang. This is one of your starters. It lets you effectively send a Marincess monster from your deck to graveyard when it's summoned. And if it's used as the graveyard material for link summon, you can excavate top 3 cards of your deck, and if you do, you can add an excavated Marincess card, and then shuffle the rest back. And it's once per turn. Really good starter. It's one you open. Marincess Mandarin. If you control 2 or more Marincess monsters that's in your hand or graveyard, you can target a water link monster you control, special summon this card to one it points to, but banish it when it leaves the field. So it's just a nice little extender. Trickstar Aqua Angel. This treats itself as a Marincess card. It protects link monsters from being destroyed by battle. It's once per duel effect. If you control a Trickstar Marincess, you special summon from hand or graveyard, send to graveyard as link material. You can look at your opponent's hands and all set cards they control. Silent Sea Nettle is a level 4 Aqua, not a Cyberse, but if you control a monster, you can special summon this card from hand. But it locks you into water monsters. You can bash this card from a graveyard to target 3 monsters to do graveyard to shuffle back. 3 Seahorse. This is one of your other starters, and it is 1 card combo for the deck. So you special summon this card from your hand to your Sarah Marincess link monster points to once per turn. You can bash this card from graveyard to special summon monster from hand to your Sarah Marincess link monster points to. 2 Battle Ocean. This is the field spell that all Marincess monsters gain 200 attack, and each will gain 600 attack for each Marincess card equipped to it. If a monster you control is the next monster is made with Crystal Heart, which I'll go on to when we get to the extra deck. It's unaffected by your opponent's card effects, and when you link summon a monster to an extra monster zone, you can equip up to 3 Marincess link monsters with different names from a graveyard to that link summoned monster. Sleepy Maiden as a one-off. You target Marincess monster to special summon this card from hand. While this card's in the monster zone, that card cannot be destroyed by opponent card effects. You can bash it from graveyard to basically equip a Marincess link monster with another one from graveyard. 2 Spring Girl. You banish Marincess monster from your graveyard to special summon this card. If this card is sent to graveyard material for link summon for water monster, send cards from the top of deck to graveyard equal to the number of Marincess monsters you control. If a Marincess monster is sent to the graveyard by this effect, you inflict 200 damage for each Marincess card sent cheating this effect, so it's really nice burn damage. Pasculus. At 2, it's a level 4. If this card's normal or special, you special summon another Marincess monster from hand to defensive position, except another Pasculus. And you can banish this card from graveyard, apart from the turn it's sent, to target a Marincess spell trap in your graveyard to add it back to hand. Really useful starter because you can get into a lot of plays from it. Marincess Dive. 2 off. You can choose one or the other, and you get locked into water monsters. You can target a non-link Marincess monster graveyard to special summon it, or if the Battle Ocean, the field spell is out, it's on your field zone, you can special summon a Marincess monster from your deck. So it's a really nice extender. 2 Wave. If you control a Marincess link monster, you can basically negate that monster's effect. If you control a link 2 or higher, all face-up monsters you control affected by your opponent's card effects. And if you control a link 3 or higher Marincess monster, you can activate this card from hand. So it's an imperm. cards missing from the deck, it's your faders, your imperms, your hand traps again. Also, you can run, there can only be one, or Tikaboo, Rivalry and Gozen, because you lock yourself into a higher link monster. There's other plays you can do to stop your opponent from playing. Onto the extra deck. Marincess Blue Slug. It's a link one, and this is the first one you summon at the start. So you target Marincess monster in your graveyard, except the Blue Slug to add it to your hand, and you can only special summon water monsters. So this is what enables Seahorse to be a 1-card starter, because you go normal Seahorse, make Blue Slug, add Seahorse back to hand, special Seahorse. So it's really nice little tech. Then you have Sea Angel. Again at 2. If this card's linked summoned, you add a Marincess spell from your deck to your hand. Target the field spell is a nice one to get field spell out. 1 Crystal Heart. So unaffected by your opponent's monster effect while it's in the extra monster zone. If this card battles an opponent's monster, that opponent's monster is unaffected by card effects except its own. This card or your Marincess link monster, this card points to its target for attack. You send a Marincess monster from hand to graveyard to take no battle on your card's not destroyed. This is also the one you need for the field spell to link into another monster to make it protected by the field spell, and it's what you probably equip to, along with Sea Slug and Angel. We've got a Marincess Coral Triangle. Send a water monster from your hand to your graveyard to add a Marincess trap from deck to hand. If your only opponent controls a monster, you banish the card from graveyard to special summon a link monster from graveyard, which equals 3. So it's a nice way of going back several link 3s. 2 Marbled Rock. You can basically add back a Marincess card apart from Marbled Rock from graveyard to hand. And when an opponent wants to declare an attack, you send a Marincess monster from your hand to graveyard for that battle. Monsters cannot be destroyed, and you take no battle damage. So it's a nice stopper. Argonaut. This is a extra monster. Your opponent cannot attack any monster except this one. And you target one monster you control and a card your opponent controls to return them to hand. And during your opponent's turn, when a spell or trap card is activated in the field, you special summon one of your Marincess monsters equipped to this card to negate the effect. So it will lose attack, but you'll negate effects. Bold Sea Dragon Salantas. You can banish all monsters in the field, then special summon as many as possible that were banished by this effect. They're in his fields, face up or face down position. During the battle phase, you can destroy cards in the field up to the number of co-linked monsters in the field. Then we have Bubble Reef. It's a 2/6, it's the largest of the Marincess attacks, but during your standby phase, you can banish a water monster from graveyard to face up to the field to draw a card. Each time a monster is banished face up, this gains 600 attack for each until end of turn, and you can send a water monster from hand to graveyard to special summon a banished Marincess monster. So you make this with Crystal Heart. It sits there, you banish stuff, it's equipped with stuff, so it can get massive. Really funny against Marincess because that basically just beat Marincess, but it got too big for the mouse player, but out easily. Then we have Stealth Kraken. Or face up monsters become water. You can destroy water monster your opponent controls, and if you do, take damage equal to half the attack. I'm not worrying about the other effect because I don't have some Kraken spawn in this deck. This with Tikaboo, right for your go, so it could be funny because you can lock your opponents into water monsters if they're not playing water, so that can get quite funny. And then Silent Honor Arc. You can attach 2 materials to target a special summon monster your opponent controls, face up attack to attach it to this card's material. And then you can detach one material from this card if it would be destroyed. It's a bit of protection. So I really like this deck. It's a fun deck to play. Personally, a lot of recursion, a lot of it's as good as like a rogue / non-meta deck, depending on where it sits. It plays nicely. It's easy. It's a lot of fun, and there's a lot of lines you can do, so you very rarely truly stuck with what you're doing. As I say, you've got a couple of 1 card and 2 card starters. That just mean you get a lot of recursion and fun in this. And this field spell and Crystal Heart can mean some decks struggle to out your board. That's that for this one. I'll see you next time.